The organisation I work for is Glacier Financial Services, based in Cape Town in South Africa. And basically what we do is we deliver a variety of financial products for the high net worth market of Sanlam. Sanlam is one of the top two insurance companies in South Africa. When we established Glacier from the company previously known as Inofin, which was mainly focused on investment products, and we were required to actually provide a wider variety of financial products for the Sanlam investors. And our current workflow system that we have in the company just wasn't able to provide the kind of flexibility that we needed to actually provide products that interface to external parties. So we investigated different products and finally came up with Metastorm to give us that flexibility to provide the interfaces to the external parties as well as cater for our existing in-house processes. Well, the case for action was really we needed to do it because the business demanded that we had a system to be able to cater for the processes, which we didn't have in place, and the system that we had wasn't capable of actually delivering what we needed. So we had to find a product to do this, and we looked at Metastorm amongst other products, did a proof of concept, and found that it was capable of delivering what we needed, and with all the integration that we needed to deliver to achieve our objectives. Well, the main things was it needed to integrate to our existing systems and processes within the organization, both through front-end integration as well as back-end integration. So we wanted something that could interface to our processes and databases, as well as interface to our call center front-end that we could access data through and access the processes through our existing front-ends, and also be able to provide interfaces to external parties so we could actually extend our processes outside our own organization. Well, what we applied it for is we took all our existing client-facing processes from investment switches to change of details, every single process that a client can send us via an electronic fax or email, and automated those processes within Metastorm, as well as all the new processes required for the business opportunities that we needed to expand, such as wills, trusts, short-term insurance, products where we actually used external providers to provide us the service, and we needed to actually have SLAs in place. We needed to manage the processes across organizations. Well, I think the deployment has changed the organization in that we now have one central system that everybody's bought into, that all our client-facing processes run through. So it's streamlined the way we can actually deploy the processes. It enables us to actually expand and change the processes as we need to. Well, that's actually a very difficult one because we needed to implement something that worked. We needed to find a product that was able to provide us the functionality we needed to build the processes, the existing ones as well as the new processes, interface to external parties, and measure the SLAs. And we have achieved that. So we haven't had formal measurements that we've actually been able to return on the investment yet. But the fact is that it's providing what we needed, and we're actually very happy with what we've got now. Yes, currently the way we've implemented the product is we've actually defined the process up to a certain point, but there's still quite a lot of manual processes that exist in the middle of it where users have to actually go out and still capture something on external systems, legacy systems that we've got. And our next project is actually to take those legacy systems out and fully replace them with an automated process within Metastorm BPM. The recommendations I would make to people is to evaluate the product, to look if it's going to suit their specific requirements, to do detailed upfront analysis of the process design. One thing that we found is that we got consultants in that didn't really know the business. By the time that we were halfway through implementation, we realized that a lot of the way that the process had been designed weren't optimal. It caused a lot of rework. And then also looking at the number of processes that need to be implemented, simplifying the processes where 2 or 3 processes are very similar, to actually implement them as one process and just build in the differences within it. It just makes the whole management of the infrastructure easier once it's implemented. Definitely, strategically, it makes sense. We're actually able to now deploy new products, new processes a lot easier since we've implemented Metastorm BPM. So it is definitely achieving what we set out to do.